All this work that we're doing, brothers, for this ministry, eventually is going to pay off. You better believe it, man. It's going to pay off like you'll never believe, okay? And by the way, we're the highest value male on this planet. The men of the Lord, the men of this truth, the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the highest value male there is.
What is a woman?
A woman is a woman.
And what is it exactly?
A woman is somebody who identifies as a woman.
With what?
Who identifies as a woman. That's
Identify? Identify or born as a woman?
Identify. Your sex is what you're assigned at birth. Your being a woman is your identity.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you were born as a woman by God, right?
Sure.
That's your sex. Are you saying that?
Sure.
But then if you were born as something else other than a woman, you decide you want to act and be like a woman, are you saying that's a real woman?
I am.
You were saying that's a,
Yes.
even though they don't have they weren't born with the woman stuff? You joking me?
I believe it.
You tell me the truth when the cameras are, right?
I'm telling you the truth right now.
Does your father know you think this way?
Yes.
What does he say about that?
He agrees.
What does the word innately mean? What does that mean? I'm black and slow. I don't know what that means.
The word innate. The word innate means that I'm not changing or I'm not becoming something else. I am who I am.
Just before we started the show, you said that you introduced your, is he your husband or your wife? Is that your husband? He gonna be your husband or your wife?
I'm gonna end this interview.
Why?
Because we're ending this right now.
Why you want to end?
We're ending it.
Well, wait,
this
come
off.
back.
Take this off. When you want to have a real conversation,
I'm
call
having-
me.
I'm-
No, you're bullshitting me,
Come
and
back.
I'm not gonna be a part of that. Come take this off of me, or I'm gonna take it with me.
But why are you running?
Come take this off of me, or I'm gonna take it with me. Please take it off of me.
Really,
Because
come take it
you're
off.
disrespecting me.
But no,
So-
man, you really.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful they got there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful they, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shemal Shai. And what I want to get into this morning, all right, is dealing with, how Esau Edom has turned, society, completely upside down. Everything is pretty much lost its way under the rulership of Esau Edom. The scriptures say an unwise king destroyed his people. And we witnessed that and are witnessing it under the rulership of Esau Edom. He destroyed the people. He destroyed people to the point that they can't even explain their wickedness. A woman can't tell you what a woman is. Okay, people that live these alternative lifestyles. Okay, they boast, and they're proud, and they flaunt those lifestyles. But when if you ask particular questions, there's still a shame and a dis-ease, when they're asked particular things, because it doesn't even make sense anymore. Okay, it's complete and utter, all right, chaotic, madhouse that Esau Edom, has established in the earth. Okay, and I want to go through a few precepts. This is Isaiah 29:16. It says, "Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding?" So Esau Edom, within his rulership, he has used his power and influence to turn things completely upside down, to turn things backwards. When you go into upside down, okay, which is the word, all right, hapak, all right, in the Hebrew, hapak, all right, perverseness, all right, perversity, and you go into the root, all right, It says to turn, to overthrow, to change oneself, to be reversed. Okay, to transform oneself. And this is what this man has done in this society. And one of the main things that he pushes is what? The transformer agenda. Okay? He is all about people have changed, people have went away from their natural course, their natural order. That's him remixing what the Lord said was good. And this is whole NWO, okay, his new world order, his new satanic world order is all about him establishing a way that's the reverse of what the Lord set up. Okay? And this man has normalized perverseness, okay, and backwards thinking in the earth. You know? To where the woman wants to be the head, she, wants to be in this position of authority, be the head of the household. The man is passive, okay? Children just out of control. This is a society where here it is, the children are worshipped, okay, but the elderly are neglected. Complete ass backwards. The people with all the experience and understanding are neglected, and the people with the least experience and the least value are worshipped. It's a backward society. We live in a society where men are underappreciated, okay? Men are worked harder than ever almost and underappreciated, and the woman is extremely overvalued, man. And she's out of her order for the most part, the modern woman. Okay? It's an ass backwards society. Okay? where the values are off. Okay? The conduct of people is twisted, is off. All right? But the Lord is putting everything back in this order, and it's beginning with the hopeful elect. And this is why we're being groomed and conditioned in this wisdom, because this is the wisdom that's going to run the earth, man. Okay? This is what we're being groomed into, because Esau has turned the earth completely upside down and backwards, man. And as a man, you should be highly offended of this matriarch system that runs the earth, man. Okay? And it's getting worse and worse. All right, so let's go here. You can always get this. This is where we at. You seen the clips in the beginning. That's the culture that runs the earth. Okay? This is Job chapter 10, verse 21. It says, before I go whence I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. Okay? Because once we are delivered, from America, we're never, America gonna be a desert that's not gonna be inhabited. We're not gonna return. And not only the actual landmass of America, but the condition that America had the earth in, the earth will never return to that, man. Okay? And these devils will never provoke a rebellion, okay, and deceive nations in the kingdom. This is it. We'll never return back to that. Okay? It says a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order, and where the light is as darkness, man. And this is where we at. The order is gone. Okay? The family structure is gone. Okay? Most families exist in dysfunction. That's the new norm, is dysfunctional, family, man. Okay? Cultures of dysfunction. You see? The alphabet community is becoming a plague amongst Jake. Okay? Street culture was a plague, a culture that made absolutely no sense, which we was calling to it to a degree, some brothers more than others. Okay? A complete culture that makes no sense. Men that are 50, years old, still doing petty crimes, like the gang culture, like it's just a backwards ass, upside down culture. Okay? And it says where the light is as darkness. Yeah, because these things are glorified. The degenerate culture is glorified. Esau has made it cute, for a woman, to be degenerate. Okay? To be slutted out. You see? For a man, to be degenerate. Okay? dumb as hell, only know, about crime and drugs. And, he made these things glorified, man. Okay? He completely turned things upside down. Because as Israelites, we're supposed to be a people of value. You're supposed to be a people of value, man. When you had that lesson Elder Manata Zagba did about black culture. Okay, where you had this young Jake, rapping about killing, young Jake, man, couldn't be no more than 8, 9, maybe, rapping about killing. Okay, you had the party in Chicago where you had these old niggas and, having Jake, young Jake, having guns and money at the party. Okay, they're just training niggas to be worse niggas, man. Okay, but then you had that one clip at the end where you had that young Israelite that can barely talk, but he was able to do math, man. Timetables, add, divide. He was able to do math and he could barely talk. Okay? That's, all right, how the Lord intended his people to be of high value, man, and we're coming back into our value. And how do we come back into our value, man? Okay? Through wisdom. You see? Through wisdom, we're coming back into that value. Because when you read the book of Sirach, which is a book of, practical knowledge, okay, of day-to-day living, when you go into the last few verses, all right, this is Sirach 50, and all right, I start 27. It says, Joshua the son of Sirach of Jerusalem have written in the book the instruction of understanding and knowledge, who out of his heart poured forth wisdom. Blessed is he that shall be exercised in these things, and he that layeth them up in his heart shall become wise. For if he do them, he shall be strong to all things. For the light of the Lord leadeth him, who giveth wisdom to the godly. Blessed be the name of the Lord forever. Amen, amen. Okay? So, as we start to apply this wisdom, we're tapping back into our purpose, as Israelites, man. As their chosen people, we're tapping back to their purpose, okay? And that's making us valuable to our power. Okay, because as a man, like I said, as a man, especially in this society, you get caught up, a lot of Jays get, we got caught up in, the glamour of the streets, or hustling, getting money and, popping all these different women, having clout and status, you get caught up in those things, but then you realize those things are vain. As a man, you realize, damn, this is vain, But now, as we come into our true purpose, into the truth of the scripture, say, remember yourselves, men, and and another thing, like the Lord God is set up to where, our purpose as men, the purpose of women is something that's in us and we're built for it, and we begin to enjoy these things, we begin to be fulfilled by these things. Okay? Because as a man, people talk about, being happy, which at the end of the day, as a man, it's not even about being happy. It's about being fulfilled. It's about peace, really. You start to value peace as we get older and mature. And the truth is, men, we value the peace, that comes with righteousness, man. Okay, and we value the peace with us fulfilling our duty, because being a man is hard, But guess what? There's perks that come with it as well that balance it out, And as a man, seeing people that's under your care, okay, in a place of comfort, that's where you get fulfillment from. To see, to pour into other people, okay, and see them, to grow into themselves and start to establish themselves, then that's where fulfillment comes from as a man. Okay? It ain't, you know what I'm saying, happy, like you gotta be smiling and laughing, but just that fulfillment and that peace, you know, that's the thing, you know, as a man, you know, that's one of the perks. Okay? Then you got other things that come, you know, that the Lord balances out as men. Okay? When we fulfill our duty, when we, you know, make achievements in the spirit. Okay? But that's what we come back into, man. Now we understand this thing is about a righteous legacy, man. This thing is about spreading a standard, you know, putting in work and being an asset to the nation, you know, because I say street culture told us to be a liability to the nation, man, to take away from the nation, man. Black culture, man, confusion. Okay? And even as a woman, like when a woman is in her purpose, she absolutely is fulfilled and she enjoys her purpose when the woman is tapped in. You know? She enjoys being the nurturer of the household, man, being pretty much the chef and the nurturer of the house, man, of her husband and children. Okay? She enjoys, you know, aiding her husband in whatever venture he got going on. All right? She enjoys accompanying her husband, you know, is he moving around and doing particular things. Like the women are fulfilled by those things, man. You know? Not, you know, the life of pleasure, you know, where it's just everything revolves around them. Everything has to be for them, you know, the life of pleasure, you know, dealing with all these different men, you know, getting all these different, you know, revenues from men, and, you know, out here just, you know, just living a life just based on pleasure. That's why scripture say, she that live in pleasure is dead while she live it. Okay? But nah, man, you know, the true joy, all right, the true fulfillment comes in us being in our purpose, and we learn our purpose through this wisdom, you know, through this understanding. You know, we're being guided. All right, so I'm going to read this again, Sirach 50:28. It said, blessed is he that shall be exercised in these things, which is wisdom, and he that layeth them up in his heart, which is mine, shall become wise. Okay? And this is what we're being established to do. Okay? First, we have to be built up, you know, and once we're delivered, all right, if we're those joint heirs, you know, we make it and deliver it and become those joint heirs, we're going to establish this standard in the earth eternally, man. Okay? And this order will never be broken. It'll never be interrupted. Okay? Wisdom of Solomon 1:1, it says, love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. See, under Esau, Edom, we're learning what not to do. Okay? We're learning appreciation for righteousness, man. Okay? And then the Lord is going to allow us to rule, all right, the earth in complete righteousness, man. We're going to rule and we're going to understand the purpose of righteousness, man. We're not going to be curious in wickedness anymore, because we've seen the earth ran upside down. Okay? And this wisdom is going to turn everything right side up. Okay? This wisdom enforced in the earth. All right? It says, think of the Lord with a good heart, which is a good mind, and in simplicity of heart seek him, in simplicity of heart and mind. Because the Lord set everything up, and a lot of things, if you just leave alone, you know, the earth, you know, the nature, everything is set up for a purpose. And a lot of things, you know, as rulers, things just have to be managed. See, Esau wants to tamper and hinder and reverse things. Okay? But no, the earth is set up and everything has its purpose. The animals, the you know, the trees, everything has its purpose and what it's supposed to do. Okay? And we're supposed to what? Manage and set up systems to utilize the purpose that the Lord already established in the earth, you know, through wisdom. So, you know, this backwards, you know, perverse society is finna reach its end. You know, that's why war is here and destruction is here, man. All right? To bust this society up, man. Okay? A righteous reset is on the way. So, Lord will you, brothers, all right, and you sisters, edified. Till next time, I say shalom.